Hey everyone, this is John from PrepWorks, and today we're going to be talking about a summarization study method that'll help you get hundreds in all of your tests in just 20 to 30 minutes. This technique is called one-pager. All you're going to need is one sheet of blank paper and a writing utensil, or if you are feeling colorful, you can totally grab multiple. So, what's a one-pager? A one-pager is a condensed summary of a topic that really captures the essence of what you need to know. You can use these to study for tests or final exams, and the strategy is going to work for pretty much any subject. So how can you make a one-pager? The first step is going to be to define your topic. This can be anything. This can be a basic derivative rules. This can be the key points of the War of 1812, or even just how mitochondria function. So the second thing you're going to do is you're going to take that paper, and on the front side of that page you're going to make some bullet points and need-to-knows for the topic. Let's say we take those derivatives as an example. We might put the words, quotient rule, product rule, and power rule on there, since those are some basic derivatives. Now, you're not going to put the actual rules themselves, you're just going to put the words. Now, why is that? Because the main point here is that when you write down these basic points, you're not going to elaborate. You don't need to know what they are yet, and that's going to be the next step. Just make sure that you have like a topic and some subtopics that you're going to be putting in your one-pager. Now, you can use your lecture notes or your textbooks to help you out. Just make sure to look at the headings of each slide or section for now. Again, do not elaborate. And make sure that you don't have too much on there. Make sure it's not too much info. You're trying to condense this whole thing on just one sheet of paper. So if you can combine topics, do that. Now the next step is to try your best to think about what you remember about each of the subtopics you thought about in the back. And if you're unsure about anything, go back to those notes, those lecture notes, and take a refresher. You can read those. We have a great video about how to read textbooks faster if you want to check that out as well. So you're going to repeat this process however many times for however many subtopics you've got. You're going to keep doing this until you've reviewed every single thing on the back of that paper. And maybe you won't know one of those topics in 10 minutes, and that's fine. The important thing is that you've reviewed everything and you have recently taken a look at every single bit of that information. Now you're going to flip the paper over, and the first thing you're going to do is you're going to write the main topic somewhere visible. You don't want to make it too big because you don't want to waste space, but make it pretty clear that it's the main focus. I like to write it down the top middle of my paper, and then I'm going to put my name in small letters in the top right so nobody steals my study guide. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to work your way down that list of sub-bullets. If you need to refresh yourself again on any of those, feel free to do that. Just look back at your textbook and try to make sure you've got the information in your brain. What you don't want to be doing is copying directly off of your textbook, because that's not going to help anybody. So, as you go, you're going to be adding example problems, you're going to be adding colorful diagrams and drawings, and you're going to have enough detail that you'll remember each topic, but not too much so that you end up writing a 10-paragraph essay. Once you're done, you should have just about 1 page's worth of material that's good enough to review for an entire unit. If you really want to keep moving forward, try repeating the technique again with just a half sheet of paper. When you're done with that, you're going to move on to a quarter and a sticky note. As you keep condensing the material, you'll really be able to get to the essentials of the topic, and when you're actively working to process what information should and should not be included, your brain is going to remember the information better. If you include really good diagrams or memorable pictures, those are also going to serve as some pretty good memory aids. Now, right before your test or project, you're going to go through your one-pager, and if you've done it right, each short sentence or picture will evoke some sort of memory trigger in your brain, and you're going to remember everything. At the end of the year, these are great for review for a final exam, or you can make new ones to refresh your memory. Spaced repetition is key, and as you keep making more and more, one-pagers are going to get better and better at creating these effective study guides. Thanks for watching, we hope you learned something, and we'll catch you in the next PrepWorks video. Subscribe for more great educational videos like this.